Thank you very much, ladies. Thank you. Welcome back. Yes, they keep right on going. Each contestant in today's match will receive tickets to Henry IV, Part 1 at the Elizabethan Theatre of the Folger Shakespeare Library. Battle scenes mixed with comedy and family drama in Shakespeare's most popular historical play. Performances run from October 8th through November 12th. But before they take off to see Shakespeare, let's double-check the scores. There's a tie for first. Madison is in it at 220. Herndon has 200. Also in the tie for first, Fairfax, 220. All visual round now. Each correct answer worth 10. 10 off for a wrong answer. Team whose light is up there first has the chance to answer. Here's number one. This cheerful Currier and Ives lithograph depicts people enjoying winter activities in what park? The largest in Manhattan. Madison.
Central Park?
Central Park is right. As I'm sure you can tell, this is a fringed basket sponge, which is native to the waters of what Caribbean country? Madison.
Bahamas?
Jamaica, whose capital is Kingston. 10 down. This building is designed in what architectural style? Madison.
Tudor?
Tudor is right. If the line representing this equation were graphed, what would the y-intercept be? Fairfax.
5.
5 is right. You don't need the internet to keep up with the news. This drum did the job in what West African country, whose largest city is Lagos? Fairfax.
Nigeria?
That's right. This stamp honors artist Georgia O'Keeffe, who was born in Wisconsin, but spent much of her life in what southwestern? Madison.
Arizona?
New Mexico, the other one, so 10 down. Straddling both sides of the Bosporus is what modern Turkish city? Madison.
No. Byzantium?
No, Istanbul we needed. Istanbul is Constantinople. Hammersmith Farm in Rhode Island was the setting for the 1953 marriage of what senator, who would later become our 35th? Fairfax.
Kennedy?
That's right, 35th president. There it is. And there's the end of the visual round. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, ladies, and welcome back. Now we have the pleasure of introducing the faculty, coaches, and administrators who are with the teams today. We'll also update the score. The team from Madison and Vienna, Virginia, has a score of 210. Matt, please introduce our guest.
This is our coach, Mr. Gunn.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gunn, for being with us today. The team from Herndon High, also in Fairfax County, and with a score of 200. Caitlin, you're the one now.
This is our coach and sponsor, Ms. Belknap.
Thank you. Thank you for being with us. Fairfax has the lead now at 250. All right, Catherine.
To my right is our coach, Mr. Carr, and to my left is our Fine Arts Academy Administrator, Mr. Saunders.
Welcome, gentlemen. Thank you for all your help. Now, teams, we move on to the next round. Each correct answer is again worth 20. See the lights above the teams' names? If they're on in a row like that, that'll show 8 questions in a row answered correctly. That's good for 25 extra points. Madison is up first, so Herndon, select, please. Caitlin, number 1, 2, or 3?
2.
2. Okay, here you are. They've consulted, and they've come up with number 2. Brilliant! Captain John Smith was not only defense-minded, he designed America's first defense pentagon, a 5-sided fort in what Virginia colony founded in 1607.
Jamestown?
Jamestown is right. In 1964, Malcolm X fulfilled a religious obligation by visiting what holiest city of Islam, toward which Muslims face when they pray?
Mecca?
Mecca is right. The first woman governor in the United States shared what same last name with a woman popularly considered to be our first flag maker?
Ross?
Nellie Taylor Ross, in this case, is right. And now on the monitor we see first bauxite, galena, and carnallite. Which of these is the standard ore of lead?
Bauxite?
Now, galena is the answer there. Farmers now put their faith in modern technology rather than trust to the whims of what classical goddess of agriculture?
Ceres?
Ceres or Demeter is right. The first circle by Russian author Solzhenitsyn takes its title from a term used in the Divine Comedy by what 13th, 14th century Italian poet? Say it again.
Dante.
Dante is right. On the monitor, your math question. What is the perimeter of a square that has an area of 121 square feet?
44.
44 is right. In 1900, Democrats used the slogan, "A republic can have no colonies," in opposing what 25th president who had obtained the Philippines from Spain?
Roosevelt.
No, it was William McKinley. So, Madison, 3:30 after your part of the round. Next up is Herndon High School. So, Fairfax, select for them, please. Catherine, 1 or 3?
1.
All right, good. Here we are, Dimitri, Caitlin, and Mark, with your turn in the round. Here you go. Each year, December 15th is set aside as a day to honor the Constitution's first 10 amendments, which are known by what 3-word name?
The Bill of Rights.
Right. When Rip Van Winkle was in the mountains, he found little men playing 9 pins, a Dutch game that now has 10 pins, and what modern name?
Bowling.
Bowling is right. After serving in the Revolutionary War, what Connecticut patriot fought to promote literacy and compiled the standard dictionary that still bears his name?
Webster.
Webster is right. Check the monitor, please, for 137, 12 degrees Celsius. A temperature of 98 degrees on the Fahrenheit scale would correspond to approximately which of these temperatures on the Celsius scale?
37.
37 is right. Now let's keep right on going. After sailing all over the world on his ship, the Golden Hind, what English sea dog died on an expedition to the West Indies in 1596? Got that? Sir Francis Drake was the answer there. No points. If Romeo and Juliet had had a formal church wedding, the Capulets would have been seated on the bride's side of the aisle, across from what family of the groom?
The Montagues.
Montagues is right. On the monitor, check this one out, please. Simplify this expression, giving your answer as a fraction in lowest terms.
3/4.
3/4 is right. The decision to build 3 steel cruisers leading to the birth of America's Steel Navy happened in 1883 under what 21st president, the successor to Garfield?
Arthur.
Arthur is right. So a good run, Herndon. 3:40 after your part of the round. And leaving number 3 here for the team from Fairfax High School in Northern Virginia, all Northern Virginia show. In the 1930s, the FBI expanded the use of fingerprints and even registered the nose prints of what animals? Said to be man's best friend.
Dog.
Right. In Mark Twain's A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court, the hero is saved by what phenomenon that occurs when one celestial body is obscured by another?
Eclipse.
Eclipse is right. While he was imprisoned in an Italian jail, what medieval traveler wrote a book about his journey to the court of Kublai Khan?
Marco Polo.
Marco Polo, yes. Now on the monitor we see nitrogen, methane, and hydrogen. If a gas burns in air with a nearly colorless flame and produces nothing but water as the product, the gas must be which of these?
Hydrogen.
Yes. Eric Sundquist published a highly respected volume of essays about what 19th century abolitionist, a former slave who edited the North Star?
Frederick Douglass.
That's right. We look up to see the moon, but the moon is down in the title of a book by what American novelist who also wrote of mice and men?
Steinbeck.
That's good. On the monitor, find the area of this isosceles right triangle.
18.
Yes. After the Civil War, Jefferson Davis was uncomfortably imprisoned at Old Point Comfort in what military fort named for the 5th president?
Monroe.
A bonus for Fairfax. And we'll be back after these messages.